key message coming out of the Sustainable Skies World Summit has been the need for investment and involvement in delivering sustainable fuels. Well, with me now is Sarah Ellerby, a former professional sportswoman and a serial entrepreneur. And she's also the CEO of Pangaea Technologies.
So we've developed a process called RefNova, and what we do is we take agricultural waste or woody and agricultural waste, what we call lignocellulosic waste. So these are our waste feedstocks that are non-food derived, and we convert those into sustainable sugars and biochar, and the sugars are then fermented to what we call 2G ethanol. And that 2G ethanol is that critical unlock, or one of those critical pathways to unlock SAF. So we have a demonstration unit at Wilton International. We're moving that demonstration unit we're scaling that out into commercial production and accelerating our pathway to production of that sort of second generation ethanol to create 2G SAF. So we are in the midst of raising finance, for Pangaea to be able to deliver that. We've also got the joint development agreement with British Airways and LanzaJet to deliver Project Speedbird. So that's over 100 million litres of SAF in the UK, and that will require just over 190 million litres of ethanol. So we have our hands full with our two projects. First is delivery of our first of a kind plant in the UK, and then of course Project Speedbird as well.
Well, let's start with that, with the first plant in the UK. Where exactly is that?
So the plant is going to be located in Teesside at Wilton International. It'll be a relatively, like I said, we've got a demonstration unit that's operational on a daily basis. We are scaling that out, so we're using existing equipment, moving to a fit-for-purpose site and moving into commercial production. So construction will begin this year. Again, it's an already operating site, and we're moving that. We'll probably do commissioning early next year with production thereafter. So that's where we are on our commercialisation plan and rollout of, and it'll be a relatively small plant, about 6 million litres of 2G ethanol.
Now, isn't that the challenge? Because is there enough woody agricultural waste to feed even the British Airways ones, the amount of fuel that's sucked up by one of the wide-body jets?
It's a great question. One of our key differentiators with RefNova is that we are very much feedstock agnostic when it comes to lignocellulosic feedstock. So, sugarcane bagasse, for instance, that's, Brazilian bagasse. That's in abundance, and it's a big problem from a methane emission perspective. So it's just sat there, it's a waste product stream. Wheat straw is another one, corn stover. So there's around about 3 billion tonnes of lignocellulosic feedstock. 60% can be used for SAF delivery. So from a feedstock perspective, we're not dependent on one feedstock, we're agnostic. So we can use multiple lignocellulosic feedstocks. So that's a big part of our differentiation. What it comes back with, we always come back to, we need investment to be able to accelerate and unlock, basically 2G ethanol to deliver that 2G SAF.
Now, we've talked to the airline industry who have said, of course, this is not just UK, US, it is global. Do you see your company or your product and process actually being exportable into other parts of the world where they're perhaps not even familiar with oil and gas industries?
Absolutely. UK, of course, we are very focused. We're a very small company. We're in that scale up. We are delivering our first of a kind, but again, it's a demonstration, so it's a scale out. We're also delivering Project Speedbird in the UK. But we will be rolling this technology, this decarbonisation enabling technology out globally. Our top tier market is the US. There's a significant opportunity for Pangaea and its RefNova process to be delivered into North America, South America and beyond. So we are focused on our sort of short-term, mid-term deliverable of delivery and execution of Nova 1, first of a kind, and then also Project Speedbird. But relatively short order, we'll be looking to open up the US market.